I was made very welcome and felt very comfortable.
The staff are brilliant, yeah, really friendly.
I did lose the pain that I originally came with.
I look forward to coming again each week.
I was surprised and very pleased.
The group sessions that we provide are for people with various musculoskeletal problems. It could be things like osteoarthritis, it could be shoulder pain, it could be knee pain. We have people with chronic back pain, ankle injuries and wrist injuries as well, so it's the whole spectrum.
I am in a walking group. I'm part of a Ramblers group and I walk 2 or 3 times a week. And I'm used to doing quite good mileage, 8 miles or whatever. And one particular day it was a boggy, sort of bad terrain and my ankle just got worse and worse. I eventually had to go to my GP. He told me it was an Achilles tendon injury and I needed physio. So only about a month ago I had my last physio session and he just said that one of these rehabilitation classes would help to strengthen it again.
I tore a tendon in my shoulder muscle about 18 months ago, which has caused me a great deal of pain. Oh, it was terrible. No sleep, resting pain, couldn't lift, couldn't do anything really, couldn't move it. Terrible.
Yeah, well, I had reason to visit my GP because of pain from my hip, going down my leg, below the knee, and causing me quite a few problems. It's like an arthritic hip. So then GP referred me to the Penistone physiotherapist, and the Penistone physiotherapist referred me here to Hoyland Common. I've never been to a gym. You think, well, come, give it a try, see what happens.
For patients that we get sometimes are a bit nervous about coming because they sometimes think that if you think gym, you think somebody tall, you think somebody blonde, size 8, and they come along and they see me, so they realise it's not actually that bad. So that's why I call it a group session, so that it's a bit more user-friendly and they realise it's not all about pumping iron and no pain, no gain. It's not that at all. It's about doing gentle, structured exercise to try and make it so that their symptoms can decrease slightly, they can make it more manageable, and it gives them a programme that they can do at home.
The staff are very helpful. I mean, Lindsay will have a laugh with you. If I'm doing something wrong, she'll put you right. I look forward to coming again each week. My recovery's come on leaps and bounds. I've been really pleased with what I've done.
They usually come for about 6 weeks. We do an induction and then we look at what exercise programme they will fit.
I was working on, well, all the equipment around this room. Started 1 minute and then stepped it up to 2 minutes. But if from the week previous you'd had a problem when you got home, then you went back to 1 minute. So you weren't pushed beyond your limits. I still felt that maybe when I'd done all this, maybe I would have a small amount of pain, maybe some of it would go, but it had gone, it went. Sometimes
people come and they're convinced it's not going to work, and so for the first few sessions they're a bit downhearted, and then things start to improve, usually after 3 or 4 sessions, especially because I'm constantly encouraging them to do an home exercise programme as well.
It wasn't until my 5th session that I started feeling better, that I realised something was starting to work. So, and now I'm on my 8th and it gets a little bit better every time.
People sometimes get that misconception that they can't do any exercise at all. If they've had a chronic back problem, say, they might think, oh, I can't do that because of my back, I can't do this because of my back. What this does, it can give them the confidence to be able to actually think, yeah, I can do that, I can do some exercise, so they can actually get back that feeling of self-worth.
At first, when you're in pain, the last thing you want to do is an exercise that makes it hurt more. But, you know, just sticking at it, and it's worked.
The look on people's faces is fantastic. What it does do is enable people to get back into the work or into looking after the grandchildren or doing their allotment.
Well, I can get in the garden now for a start. Yeah, I can get in the garden, I can even fill my watering cans. So yeah, a big improvement.
Just walking away from the physio on your last day saying you're discharged, they've done as much as what they can, and I think that to have something to follow on to is a good thing. When you have an injury, you think, when is it going to get better? But it has done, and I think it's all down to the exercises and the care that I've had coming here.